Peace, and blessings, Huldy. I like to start this off how I start off all of my videos. The devil is a bitch. Never gonna win. God is so good. The universe is so big. The world is so small. We only 4 people away from everybody. So I have some messages for you. All right. I got 2 messages at the same time, and then we're gonna open this book and see what God reveals to us. So the first message that I had for you was Father work in me. Other people's disaster may actually be something that free you. So the same thing that overwhelms one person can also be the same thing that sets you free. And you have to pay attention to what side you on. All right. So to use my name, if you look back at the story of Noah, they didn't believe him. So let that be you when it comes to what you're trying to do and the separation that you have to have with people in your life. When you were building, sometime people ain't going to support you and they ain't going to believe you, right? But you have to stay obedient, hold it. You got to still go with the plan. You got to still listen to that voice within you that's instructing you on what to do because God has a will for your life. So as you listen, sometime you will notice and see that something terrible in the world or in general is happening, or this can be a metaphor for things around you crumbling and then people putting their burdens on you. But the same waters that flooded them were the same waters that were a paradise for Noah and his family. The same destruction that came with the rising tides, the same stress that comes in life that hits all of us, all right, is going to happen. But as long as you pay attention to what God is saying to you, and as long as you have faith that God is working all things for good for you, those tribulations will turn into the same waters that free you and float you on to give God grace for being so basically charitable. So just think about it like this, Hody, with all of your problems. How blessed Noah must have felt after the rain fell and the shock of the morning of the things floating all around him, or the situations just happening in your life in general, right? How blessed was he that God really told him to pick 8 people and get in, and he was spared those same waters that came, those same waters that made things uh, dead, basically. Those same life happenings that make people around you stress. Those same, you just gotta really know that those around you, sometimes they just not paying attention and following the path of God. You can't let other people problems become your problems. Don't let other people problems become your problems because this tribulation is going to happen. But you, as long as you're listening and you're on the path of God, those same waters that come in, you will be safe on them. So you got to pay attention to that. All right. That was the first message that I have for you. Okay. And I'm going to get into one more message and then we're going to open up this book. All right. Father, work in me. All right. So when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your love in general, all over, uh you have to live every day as if every day is a blessing. Don't really worry about tomorrow. Don't really worry about next week. In the Bible is written, it was a man who went to sleep fat, planned all this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Might have stressed while planning it out. And God said, ye fool, tonight I require something of you, which is your life, your soul. I need that. That's for God. So you want to live every day with a blessing. And you don't want to really fret or worry about the future. It's going to get better for you long as you know that God is working all things for the great and for the good of your life. All right? So in the future coming towards you has to be a blessing no matter what it may appear to be right now, no matter what it may have appeared to be before. You're still here rocking, obviously, for a purpose. And That purpose is going to be shown to you. Don't fret. Don't worry. Don't be like the man who gathered so much and God said, "You're full. I need you tonight." And all of it went to where? You cannot take any of it with you. It's all corruptible, but your